Hello, and welcome back to the next game of the Southern Championship here in the Collegiate Cricket League. We have Georgia Tech taking on UT Arlington. Both teams unbeaten, 2-2 record. Who's going to get their first loss and who's going to go 3-3? We have a top of the table clash here between two really good teams, a cracking game on our hands. So that full ball, tied off stump driven. We've seen a good amount of movement with the new ball for the Pacers on this pitch. And it's a bit windy, so you can expect some swing early on. So first legal ball, boundary, excellent cover drive. On, cleaned him up. What a response from the bowler. Got hit for a 4 off the first ball. Looked like an outswing of the first one. This one brings it back in. Look at that, running in with the angle and swinging in full. Got that ball to tail in and cleaned him up. A brilliant delivery. A pace bowler's dream ball that, and he's cleaned up Viraj. Gone for 4. Georgia Tech 5 for 1. What a beautiful delivery. You want to use the new ball when it's swinging and try and maximize the movement. That is a perfect ball. Angling in, swinging back into the batter. Look at that. Beautiful ball. Just swings back in. Beautiful run up, smooth and so nonchalant about it. Middle stump taken out. The batter's just like he couldn't do much about that. Excellent delivery. This promises to be a really, really good contest between these two teams. And UT Arlington have struck first with an early breakthrough. That wicket brings to the crease Parth Patel. Beg your pardon, by the way. The dismissed batter was Vidyut. Viraj still out there, the non-strikers. And first ball for Parth. Oh, wide, looking a cut. Given wide by the umpire. We're in for a cracker of a game here. And just like this game, if you want to see so many more, we have the Collegiate Cup, the CCL Nationals, coming up from March 11th to 15th, where 12 of the top teams across the nation from the 4 regions, the Midwest, Atlantic, Western, and here the Southern, will compete, fight tooth and nail against each other to see who's the best. Well, that's flicked away. Uppish, but safe. They'll come back for a couple, so Parth off the mark with that shot. Not the most convincing, but remember, with the batting power play, you only have 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle for the first 3 overs. So just need to get it over the infield. Coming back to the Collegiate Cup, we're going to get 12 teams, 12 of the top teams across the 4 regions. 3 of the regional championships are done, and this, the Southern Championship, is the last one. So we're all set for a stunning 5 days in Florida, which is where the Collegiate Cup will be played, at the Broward County Stadium, an ICC-approved cricket stadium in the United States of America. So things are getting really big. And you can expect big things from the Collegiate Cricket League. It's brought a lot of talent from the college scene on show in front of so many people. And we can expect more of the same. Oh, driven uppishly in the air. There's a fielder backtracking, but over his head. Not well timed. Looked to be off the bottom of the bat, but it's safe and they come back for a couple. An interesting first over. We've seen runs, wickets, and wides. We've seen everything. Last ball, the first over. It's been so eventful already. What can he do off the last ball? Kaushik. Oh, wide and driven beautifully over the top. Magnificent shot over the infield. And it goes to the boundary. 15 off that one. Full and wide. And leans in and slaps it over the cover region. No one out in the deep on the offside. And that was just needed to get it over the infield, and he did so very well. Did Viraj. An excellent start for Georgia Tech despite losing that early wicket. It's 15 for 1 in 1. $15 for 1 in 1, Georgia Tech. Despite losing the wicket, they're still showing good intent, which is exactly what you need to do in such a competition. The 60 strikes, you only have 60 deliveries to make an impact on the game. You need to make every ball count. Abdul Rahman, the new bowler, to share the new ball. Oh, and a beautiful delivery to start. Swinging and shaping away around that off stump line, but well played by the batter as well. Just angling in and leaving the batter after pitching, but well watched by Parth. Defend that one out. But that's a good start from Abdul. That's exactly where you want to be, especially when the ball is doing something. Pitch it fuller, give it that time to swing. See how much movement you can extract. Oh, that's also an outswinger looked like, but sliced away. Has that gone to the boundary? Yes, it has. So first boundary for Parth now. This one shaping it away. The batter just goes through with the shot, looking to go over extra covers. Don't know if that's where he intended it to go, but takes the splice of the bat and runs away to the boundary. Don't think the bowler would be too discouraged by that. That could easily go to hand. Not in full control of that, the batter, but he'll take the boundary. Oh, is that edge? That is an edge, but it's been taken. I think it's been bobbled by two fielders, but it's been taken. And Abdul Rahman gets his first wicket. Similar delivery. Told the batter, go for it again, and he did end up going for it again. And this time it goes to hand. I think it bobbled off one fielder into the hands of the other, but they'll take the wicket anyway it comes. And indeed, the bowler was not discouraged by the previous boundary, kept it in the similar area. Bowled the outswinger, told the batter, go for the shot again. And he ended up going in it again, and this time it does go to hand. So second wicket falls for Georgia Tech. They're 19 for 2. Georgia Tech. They're off to a flyer in terms of the run rate, but they've lost 2 quick wickets in the power play, which is never something you want. Often requires a bit of rebuilding whenever you lose quick wickets in the power play. Interesting to see what approach they take from here. Do they continue the all-out attack, considering it's still 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle? Or do they play a bit cautiously for a couple of overs and try and build a partnership? It's an interesting passage of play coming up with 2 early wickets down. Deepesh, the new batter out there. Abdul, it's been a good over up to this point. Oh, beautiful delivery. And the bowler falls in his follow through. But that was excellent bowling again, targeting those stumps. Got it nice and full. Look at that ball again. Coming in with the angle and then swinging away. The last moment. But well washed by the batter. It's been a terrific over up till this point though. The last ball of the over, swing and a miss. Pulled the length back on this occasion. I had it slightly wider outside of off stump. Encouraging the batter to go through with the shot. No foot movement. Just a swing through the line and nowhere near the ball. So another dot. Just 4 runs off this over so far and the wicket. It's been a brilliant over up till this point. Can he end it well? Last ball of the over. Oh, and another beauty. Just a bit of movement after pitching away from the bat, and that did for the batter. Excellent, excellent over from Abdul. Just 4 runs off it and a wicket. Let's look at that ball again. Back of a length, pitching, and just moving outside. Moving away from the batter. Enough to do for him. Just 4 off the over and a wicket. Georgia Tech, 19 for 2 in 2 overs. What a shot that was. Just a bit of width given from the left armour. And he latches onto it and slaps it over extra cover for another boundary. Played a similar shot for his first boundary. That one was slightly fuller. This one, slightly back of a length, but still went through with the shot. An even more impressive one than the first boundary he hit. Left arm seam under pressure straight away. This one guides it to backward point, and they sneak through for a quick single. Good batting from Viraj. Taking a boundary and then a quick single, rotating the strike. Ujjwal, the new bowler, coming left arm over. It's always an asset to have a left armer in the side. Can take it away with the angle and bring it back in sharply as well. It's always a double threat for the batter when you're facing a left arm seamer. So it's always a value add addition to any limited over side, especially in a format like the T10 where bowlers tend to go around the park. You'd want the variety in your bowling attack, and the left arm seamer just adds to that. Bish, he's played 3 balls, yet to get off the mark. He'd be feeling the pressure. Driven, but straight to the fielder. And that's a 4th dot for him. Every dot would just add pressure to the new man in. You don't have much time to settle in this format of the game. No, you need to keep at it, keep at the strike rate, keep at the run rate to post a good total on the board, because you never know what's enough in this format. Just need to get as many runs as you can. Oh, it's just straight back to the bowler. Just fell short. Let's look at that again. Back of a length delivery. Just too early through the shot and so close to a return catch. But he's 0 off 5 now. He must be feeling the pressure. Oh, a swing and a miss. Or did he edge that? They run through for a single. Gets Viraj back on strike though. He's been looking good in the limited number of deliveries he's faced. Oh, a good delivery. One shape back in to the right-hander, but well watched. Three gone. The power play's done. Gotta say it's belonged to UT Arlington. Georgia Tech 25 for 2 and 3. We've seen so much talent throughout the regional championships here in the Collegiate Cricket League. And a huge thanks to USA Cricket for supporting us. Been a big support. And a very big thanks to the National Cricket League as well for supporting us. Speaking of the National Cricket League, we're currently in Atlanta for the Southern Championship of the Collegiate Cricket League, which is the home of the Atlanta Kings, who have had some global superstars. The likes of Rakeem Cornwall, who's played international cricket for the West Indies and in multiple franchise leagues around the world. And a rising sensation, Asha Tribe, who's also currently playing in franchise leagues and promises to be one of the talents to watch out for in the future. So big thanks to them for helping us bring out so much talent across so many colleges here in the United States of America. That's what the Collegiate Cricket League is aiming to do. And we've seen that purpose in action. We've seen so many talents emerge throughout the different regional tournaments. And even though it's only been one day here in the Southern Championship, we've seen some stunning performances from different players. Some stunning talents to watch out for the future as well. Abundance of talent here. And only 3 teams from this Southern Championship go through to the Collegiate Cup in Florida at the Broward County Stadium. It's a very prestigious tournament all these teams would want to be part of. And they know they're going to have to play some good cricket over the next 3 days if they want to be there. It's really interesting to see what happens. 25 for 2 and 3, Georgia Tech. First signs of spin. Oh, flicked away to deep mid wicket, but just lightly tapped, but they can't come back for 2. Good fielding in the deep. Cutting the angle pretty quickly to keep that to 1. Goes on the back foot, knocks it into the offside for another single. We did see something for the spinners in the previous game, though mainly it was the leggies we saw who got purchased. Interesting to see if the off spinner will also get something off this pitch. That's too full. Slap down the ground to long off for a single. So 3 singles to start the over. It's a good start from Einish. Oh, nicely bowled. It's poked into the offside by batter. Feel like something has to give here with the off spinner bowling to 2 right-handers. Only 4 singles here so far. There's a big shot coming here in the next 2 deliveries. That was just knocked to long on. Seemed like it kept a touch low after pitching. Certainly not the easiest of pitches to bat on. Bounce isn't as true as you would see on a placid pitch that's conducive to batting. Certainly something for the bowlers. Last ball of the over. Cut away. He's found a gap. Is that going to the boundary? Not quite. The deep cover fielder cuts it off, but they'll come back for 2. Still a good over for the bowling side. Just 7 off of it. Georgia Tech 32 for 2 and 4. .32 for 2 and 4 Georgia Tech. For what looked to be a decent start, they've just lost a couple wickets. Now they're just slowing down a bit, trying to build a partnership. That's brought UT Arlington right on top in this game. New bowler into the attack. And punched away to the leg side. It'll just be 1. Deep midweek comes around to collect it. Dalal, the new bowler. Right arm over the wicket. You can sense the pressure building. It's not been a boundary in a couple of overs. Guided to the offside, but it's just another single. Add another ball to the number of balls between the last boundary. Surely the pressure's starting to build. Deepesh on 5 from 10. Surely he senses the pressure to get a move on. But that comes with an opportunity for a wicket for UT Arlington as well. Oh, well bowled, jams in the Yorker end. Just digs it out for another single. Singles won't really hurt UT Arlington too much. Seems like Georgia Tech is going to have to make the play here. UTA have stuck to their plans brilliantly. Not given much for the batters to work with. 15 came off the first over, but after that it's just been very disciplined bowling. That's pulled away, but straight to the fielder and taken. So something has given and the wicket falls. Number 3 down for Georgia Tech. And Talal gets his first. Short ball looking to pull, guts it high on the bat, and a good catch in the deep. And they've lost another one, have Georgia Tech. It's 35 for 3. 35 for 3. They're in some serious trouble now, Georgia Tech. The dot ball pressure, the run rate pressure is building, and they're losing wickets whenever they're trying to accelerate. New batter. Oh, swing and a miss, but the keeper lets it go. That's running away. And that runs away for 4 byes. Not off the bat, but they'll just take about any boundary that comes their way. First boundary in almost 3 overs. Missing that altogether, it was the batter, Prito. But they'll take the runs any way they come. Last ball of the over for Talal. Oh, a beauty! Jagged back in late. I don't know how the batters managed to keep up with that, but that's excellently played at the end. Let's look at that ball again. Pitching Fuller and jagging back in sharp after pitching, but he somehow got his bat to it. That was a very dangerous delivery, but he somehow got bat. Georgia Tech, 5 at the end of 5, 39 for 3. $39 for 3 and 5, Georgia Tech. They're in all sorts of trouble here. And they need a partnership to try and bail them out. Spinner to bowl out. Short and wide, cut but straight to short extra cover. And a dot ball. Just 7 off the first over, Ainesh bowled. He'd want to keep it tight again and really build some more pressure. That's another good ball. This one's punched to short extra cover again, but a slight fumble from the fielder. It's good running between the wickets. Set off for the run quickly and put the pressure on the fielder. And that caused the fumble too. Doesn't seem to be too much assistance for the off spinner. So he's going to have to just vary his pace and be smart with the lengths he bowls. But he's been good so far. He's going at 6 and over. Stroke towards long on and another single. After a few boundaries to begin with, the runs have just dried up now for Georgia Tech, and it's been all UT Arlington. Cut away into the offside. And they're coming back for 2. This is a dangerous run. Oh, but the throw is a bit wayward, and they're coming back for 3 now on the overthrows. This is good, smart running from the 2 batters out there. When it's tough to find the boundaries, you need to convert the 1s into 2s and try and look for every run possible. And they need to do a lot more of that to try and put up a competitive score on the board, especially when the bowling has been good. 3 runs there will definitely help. Well, looks to sweep that away, but the bowler's chasing after it. It's gone in no man's land, so they'll come back for another couple. Didn't time it at all, but the fielder was all the way back on the ropes. So he had to run in, and the bowler just ran towards the ball himself, but that gave them enough time to come back for a couple. Again, a good piece of running. Last ball of Ainesh Spella. It's been a good one up to this point. Oh, and he ends it well. Too full for the cut, I think, and tried to be cute, guiding it down to backward point, but misses it. Just 7 off that over. Ainesh is done. 2 overs, none for 14. Georgia Tech 46 for 3 and 6. 46 for 3 and 6, Georgia Tech. And Talal to bowl out as well. And punch down the ground by Deepesh for a single. He's played 15 balls for just 11 runs. He's got his eye in. He needs to make sure he's there till the end and get some clean hits to try and take Georgia Tech to a competitive total on the board. They still got 4 overs to try and put up a decent score. Guides it to backward point for another single. They still have 7 wickets in hand, but probably don't want to test their batting depth too much. They're trying to make the most of this partnership. They've been disciplined in their line and lengths though of UT Arlington. They've not given much away to the batters. Flicked away. Oh, a fumble from the fielder allows them to come through for a single. Well, we've seen so much talent throughout the day here and throughout the different regional championships of the Collegiate Cricket League. This is a 501c3 non-profit organization. All contributions are tax deductible. So if you've enjoyed this cricket and you're interested in supporting the growth of cricket in America or want to see your college team grow, make it big, please reach out to info@collegiatecricket.com. That is info@collegiatecricket.com. Or you can donate on collegiatecricket.com as well. So either reach out to info@collegiatecricket.com or donate on collegiatecricket.com. Just a small way you can make a big difference to bringing out natural talents across various colleges in the US here. Swing and a miss that one. It's been a terrific spell from Talal. He's not bowled many looseners and the batters have just not been able to get him away. Brilliant bowling from him. 1 for 8 in 2 overs. Just 2 runs. Beg your pardon, just 5 runs off that over. Georgia Tech 51 for 3 and 7. And Talal has been, beg your pardon, Deepesh has been retired out. 13 from 17, just could not quite get it going throughout that innings, and they've decided to put in another batter who could potentially get going. Just not his day, unfortunately. But with 3 overs left, they've decided to send out someone who can probably strike it from ball 1 better. Let's see if this decision works. It's a bold decision taken from Georgia Tech to retire their batter out. Let's see if it pays off for them. 51 for 4 and 7. New bowler into the attack. Looks like a leggy. Oh, that's a full toss. Oh, he's missed out there. Should have been put away, but just misses out on that one, and the bowler gets away with a freebie. Needs to pull his length back. Oh, tossed up, lofted over extra covers. And into the gap for 4. Or beg your pardon, that's gone all the way for 6. What a shot. Didn't look like he hit that hard at all, but just timed it so perfectly and found the gap, and it was enough to go over the boundary for 6. The first maximum of the innings for Georgia Tech. And they'd love a lot more to try and push towards a competitive score on the board. Oh, cleaned him up. Pulls the length back. Pushes it through a bit quicker. And the batter's done for the pace. Looks to go on the back foot. He's cleaned up. Excellent comeback from the bowler. Look at that. Just flatter, quicker. I think turned a bit after pitching as well and smacks into that leg stump. Just cramped himself for room as well. I don't know if he should have been going on the back foot to that. Probably should have just committed to the front foot again. But he's been cleaned up for 11. And Georgia Tech are 58 for 5 now. Half the side down for Georgia Tech now. Devam, the new batter. Oh, slower through the air again. Turns away from the batter. Traditional leggy, just left alone. Don't know if you can be leaving alone balls at this phase of the innings. Have no time for sighters. Have to go from ball 1. Oh, good turn again. But he gets back to it and finds a gap, and they'll come back. Or goes to the boundary. Don't think the fielder got to it. And that's a much needed boundary for Georgia Tech from the bat of Devam. Oh, full toss swept away. He's found another gap, I think. And it goes for another boundary. These are valuable runs for Georgia Tech. Another poor delivery, full toss on the pads. But a clever shot. Square leg was inside the ring, so he just needed to beat the man inside the 30-yard circle. And he did so. And there was no catching that ball after that. Back-to-back boundaries. It's turning out to be an expensive over from Shrey. 15 off of it already with a ball to go. Is this the launch Georgia Tech needed? Back-to-back boundaries for Devam. Can he find one more? Shrey's been too full and too slow. Oh, steps out. Drags it to the leg side. They're looking for 2. Excellent running between the wickets. Good intent shown in the running. 17 off of that over. Georgia Tech 68 for 5 and 8. Just getting a bit of momentum with that over from Shrey. Did pull the length back on that occasion, but the batter stepping out and converting it into the length he wanted. Didn't quite get all of it, but smart running to convert that into 2. 12 deliveries to go. How close can they get to that 100 mark? They'd want to get somewhere around 90, which they'd feel gives them a good, decent chance of defending. We saw UT Arlington defend 93 on this very ground against University of Florida, so 90 is definitely something that would be competitive. .68 for 5. Ujwal to bowl out the left arm seamer. Straying on the pads. Just flick leg side and they come through for a quick single. The penultimate over is always a pivotal one. Could decide who enters favorites going into the innings break. Oh, an excellent delivery. Yorker angling it away from the batter and just jammed right back to the bowler. Brilliant bowling at the death this from Ujwal. Bowled a good first over. It's a good first 2 deliveries to begin the second one. The next 4 balls are crucial here. Oh, back of a length, slashed away to the offside. There's a fielder in the deep, but they'll come back for 2. Good running between the wickets again. They need to look to convert every one into 2 here towards this back end of the innings. Try and push as close to that 9,500 mark as possible. Should give themselves a pretty decent chance. Three balls left in the over. Oh, swung away. How far is that gone? It's gone all the way for 6. What a stunning shot. Full in the slot, but he's got all of it on it, and a mighty swing right off the middle and over the boundary for a maximum. What a shot from the batter. Much needed maximum. That'll help. Oh, scooped away. Fine past the keeper. Fielder runs towards it, but it goes for another boundary. This is turning out to be an excellent cameo. This from Devam. Look at that shot. Good length on leg stump. Reads the field perfectly. Saw that there's no fine leg and just gets a scoop right past the keeper. The fielder running had no chance. 22 from just 8. Striking at 275. This might be the innings that turns the match on its head. What a knock Devam is playing. Why didn't they send him out earlier is the real question. Oh, drag to the leg side. Didn't time this quite well, but they come through for a quick single. And that keeps Devam on strike. The perfect result for Georgia Tech. Another big over. 15 off of that one. Beg your pardon, 14. Georgia Tech, 82 for 5 and 9. Looking good for a total of around 90 or 95, which should definitely be competitive on this pitch. And the ground dimensions being pretty large. .23 from just 9. What a cameo it's been from Devam. Just when it looked like the innings was going nowhere, they were losing their way, he's brought them back into the context. The magnificent little cameo. It only takes a few balls for the game to change in this kind of format, the 60 strikes. 10 overs, 60 balls only, and even a 9-ball cameo can change the game. That's exactly what Devam has done up till this point. The last over set to be bowled by Abdul. Bowled a terrific first over. The ball was moving. What can he do with the old ball now in the last over? Devam on strike. Oh, steps out, swing and a miss. How close was that to the off stump? Looked like a coat of paint away. Let's look at that. Steps out the track, premeditates. The bowler drops it shorter. And that was so close to the off stump. The batter lucky to survive. 5 balls left now. Oh, scooped away. Over fine leg. And the fielder does a good job stopping it, but they come back for 2. Excellent innovativeness from Devam. Seems like he can play those innovative shots well. A second ramp of his innings. .25 from just 11. What a knock it's been so far. Ideally, they'd want him facing the next 4 deliveries of the innings. Try and get a couple more boundaries to push them closer to that 3 figures mark. Oh, swung away to the leg side. Has he got enough on that? The fielder's running in. And he takes it. Excellent catch from the deep mid-wicket fielder. Running in, never easy. It's a brilliant catch. And Devam has to walk back after a magnificent knock. 25 from just 12 balls, striking it over 200. Just what Georgia Tech needed. He gave them that knock, but he can't quite stay till the end and finish off on a high for them. But it's a terrific knock nonetheless. Abdul with the second wicket though. He's been terrific for UT Arlington. And he's picked up the danger man. 84 for 6 with 3 deliveries to go. Caleb, the new batter, in. Abdul, he's been terrific so far. What can Caleb do? Oh, for Georgia Tech if they can find a boundary off this last ball. It's a decent effort with the bat up to this point. A couple of nice cameos have brought them here. Can they find a boundary off this last ball? Won't be easy against Abdul. Oh, swing and a miss. And he looks to hit the stumps, and he hits the stumps down. And that's a run out of the last ball. Excellent from Abdul to end the innings. Full ball on the pads, just following the batter. Batter looking to make room, but just follows him. They look to run through, but Abdul nails the stumps at the non-striker's end and adds a run out to his magnificent performance today. Georgia Tech end with 87 for 7 in their 10 overs. Will it be enough? We'll just have to wait and watch. Viraj got them off to a flyer, 16 from 10. Deepesh and Prito struggled to get things going, but a magnificent cameo from Devam, 25 from just 12, took them to 87 on the board. As far as the bowling card is concerned, Abdul Rahman, the pick of the bowlers, 2 for 9 in 2 overs. Excellent performance. Talal, 1 for 8 in 2. And Ainesh was brilliant with the ball as well. None for 14. The University of Texas at Arlington will need 88 runs from their 10 overs to go 3 from 3 and go on top of the points table. It's going to be a cracking next 10 overs coming up. Will they be able to chase it down? And who will stay unbeaten? We'll find out very shortly. Stay tuned. We're back for the chase. And what a way to start. A cracking cut shot. And it runs away to the boundary. Too short and too wide. The batter just pounces on it. Rocks on the back foot. It's not the delivery you want to bowl starting off, especially when there's going to be a bit of movement. You're going to want to be on the money. Only 88 on the board. Not the best of totals. So they're going to have to bowl really well. They want to defend it. Try and pick up some early wickets with the new ball. That's better. On a good length, targeting those stumps, but excellently played and quick run. Excellent cricket from UT Arlington there. That was a good ball, but they've converted that to a single as well. Good start from Muhammad Shamim. He's busy already in his work. Atindra, the new ball bowler. Ainish bowled a good spell with the ball. Now he's going to have to do something with the bat here for UT Arlington as well. Oh, another good delivery. Good pace. On off stump. Excellently played by the batter as well. He's bowling at good pace here at Atindra. After a loose first delivery, he's come back strong with 2 balls in and around that off stump line. Coming back into the batter. But has been watched excellently well. Oh, and again. On and around the off stump line. This is impeccable bowling here from Atindra. Just hitting it at that same line and length consistently. And it's never easy for a batter to play that length. Don't know whether to go forward or back. And not really anything you can capitalize on. This is really good bowling. He's come back really strongly. Can he pitch one slightly fuller and take it away? Try and get the outside edge now. He's brought a couple back in. Maybe can they put a slip in and try and get that outside edge? No slip in place currently. I'd like to see a slip in there. Oh, slightly wider and just guided to point for a single. But this is some good pace, serious pace from Atindra. I'd really like to see a slip, especially in the first couple overs when the ball's swinging. Can really try and put pressure on the batter as well. Slip can really play in the batter's mind and make them tentative in their shots too, especially when a bowler's bowling this good. Last ball of the over. Oh, short, pulled away, but straight to short mid-wicket. A good comeback after the boundary from Atindra. 6 off of that. It's 6 for no loss in 1. What a beautiful place to play cricket in. The mountains in the background. Just a terrific view. The ground. And a pitch with assistance for the bowlers and runs on it. Nice long boundaries. An even competition between bat and ball. And a scenic venue to play. What more do you want than this? Been so fun to watch these college cricketers put on a show here. We've been seeing it throughout the other regional competitions. We're seeing it here in the south. So spin to open the bowling as well. Short and cut away into the gap. Goes to the boundary. Too short, too wide. And that just goes straight on with the arm as well. Easy pickings for the batters. Yeah, it's just too short and too wide, and just had to get it past that point fielder, which he did. And there's no stopping that ball. So first boundary for Ainesh. Needs to get it a bit fuller there. It's just too short. That's better. York's the batter. There's a long on in place, and he'll keep it down to 1. Long on deep mid wicket, the 2 fielders back out in the deep. So he has protection on the leg side. Doesn't want to give any width, otherwise he'd be taken to the boundary. Has to look to cramp the batter for room. Slam to the leg side, mid wicket, comes around to it. They're coming back for 2 though. Good throw would be danger, but they're able to come back for the second. Like I was saying, he can't afford to give any width outside the off stump. Everyone on the offside inside the circle. Oh, it looks to drag leg side, inside edge, and down to fine leg for a single. A short pulled away into the gap. Oh, and deep mid wicket slips on it, but excellent dive from the other fielder to save the boundary. Excellent commitment. Excellent commitment from the fielder in the deep. And he saved a run for his side. Two gone, 17 for no loss, UT Arlington. $17 for no loss in 2. Here's a fun fact for you. We have players originating from 12 different nations participating here in the Collegiate Cricket League. Would you believe it? Shows how much of a global cricket pipeline the Collegiate Cricket League is setting up. And how we can see people across the world benefit and become better cricketers from this pipeline being set up by the Collegiate Cricket League. We've seen so much talent on show, and we're going to just continue seeing more and more of it as the Collegiate Cricket League keeps on growing. 17 for no loss in 2. Full swinging into the pads and flicked away. And they'll come back for 2. Om, the new bowler, into the attack. It's been a steady start for UT Arlington so far. They need to break this partnership. Can Om get the breakthrough for them? short and wide slapped, but straight to mid-off, and that's no run. He'd feel he's missed out there, Einish. Was there to be hit, but just picks out the fielder at mid-off. No one out there in the deep on the offside, so just need to get it over the inner ring to find the boundary. It was there. The length was there for that as well. Oh, straight back to the bowler. He's hitting that hard length. Feels like it's thudding onto the bat. Oh, short. Did he get a hand to it? I think he did. Direct hit would be trouble, but the bowler, the fielder just holds on to it. Let's look at that again. Similar delivery. Back of a length. The batter looking to go over the top, and would have been a spectacular catch if it stuck in his hands, but just not able to hold on. Tough to call that a chance, really. If it stuck, it stuck. Oh, an appeal for LBW. Not given by the umpire. Goes Fuller on this occasion. Interesting to take a look at that again. Think might just be sliding down leg. Swung in sharply. I think might have just been carrying on with the angle down leg. But not a bad shout at all. Just 4 runs off this over so far. It's been a good one from home. Last over of the power play. Never an easy one to bowl with the batters looking to attack, especially with no wickets down. But he's done a terrific job so far. Just 4 from it. The ball to go. Oh, brilliant delivery. Swinging in again. The batter just squeezing it down to fine leg for a single. That one swung in sharply as well. The batter got done in all ends, but just gets an inside edge for a single. But it's a terrific over nonetheless. Just 5 off of it. Beg your pardon, just 4 off of that over. UT Arlington at the end of the power play, they've not lost a wicket, which is a good thing, but they're only 21 on the board, and the required rate's close to 10 now. They need 66 from the last 7 overs. Looks like this one's gonna head down to the wire. Power play's done. Field can spread out. Parth into the attack, and looked like that one turned back in. Quicker through the air as well. Slightly on the shorter side. Oh, short ball pulled up in the air. There's a fielder underneath it. And he takes the catch, a deep square leg. And the first one falls for UT Arlington. It's Muhammad who has to go. Short ball fired in quick. New batter is Kaushik. A bit of pressure on UT Arlington. A short, fired in again. Deep mid wicket running and keeps it to a single. Excellent fielding. Attacking the ball and a solid throw. Firing it into the bowler to keep it down to 1. Right, this has been a terrific start from Georgia Tech with the ball. They put up 86 on the board there, but they're making every run hard for UT Arlington. A short pulled away. Is that going to the fielder? Not quite. On the bounce, but it'll just be another single. That's the end of the over. 4 gone. UT Arlington 25 for 1. They need 62 from 6 overs at slightly above 10 and over. We're headed towards an exciting finish here in Atlanta. We've seen so much talent here at the Collegiate Cricket League. CCL is a 501c3 non-profit organization. All contributions are tax deductible. If you're enjoying the Cricket On show here and you're interested in supporting the growth of cricket in America or want to see your college team grow and become bigger and better, please reach out to info@collegiatecricket.com. That is info, I-N-F-O, at collegiatecricket.com. Or you can donate yourself on collegiatecricket.com. That is collegiatecricket.com. Your contributions will make a big difference to the growth of collegiate cricket around the United States. And we could see the growth of cricket in America with this as well. So please do contribute. Your small contributions are what will make a big, big change in the way cricket is functioning in America. Right, let's get back to the action. Oh, beautiful delivery. Jack back in after pitching. Right, 58 needed in 34. Can't tell which way this one's going. Ainesh is set though, 18 from 13. Just hit a boundary off the first ball this over. It's a good looking shot. I think he needs to stay in there for a bit longer. Goes down the ground. Straight to the fielder out in the deep. And it'll just be a single. Nishant, the new bowler, into the attack. Oh, good ball. Full around that off stump line. Attacking the stumps. Just fended back to the bowler. Kaushik just getting set. Only played the 3 balls so far. Quiet rate's not too daunting, but it could get daunting if you don't take care of it. That's out there in the deep and taken by long off. And Kaushik's gone for just 2, and a second one falls for UT Arlington. Full ball around that off stump, middle stump line. Kaushik looking to loft it over the boundary, but just getting it as far as long off. And a second one falls for UT Arlington. Nishant with his first wicket. It's a great comeback after the first ball went for a boundary. Kaushik gone for 2. UT Arlington now in a bit of trouble. 30 for 2 with 1 ball to go in the 5th. Right, 30 for 2. UT Arlington just losing their way in the chase a bit. This brings to the crease Shrey Patel. Played a magnificent knock in their previous game. 45 from just 22. Leading them to victory against the University of Florida. He's probably going to have to play a similar knock here to get them out of this hole. Last ball of the over. Oh, just straight back to the bowler. Excellent over that from Nishant. Just 5 off it and the wicket. UT Arlington 30 for 2 and 5. Going at just a run a ball and needing over 11 runs and over now. It's getting steeper and steeper, but they definitely have the firepower to do it. Parth to bowl out. Oh, and that one just looked like it turned back enough to stay inside the wide line. So he's getting some turn. Ainesh is the set batter. Oh, short and wide cutaway. There is protection out there to keep that to 1. They fielded brilliantly. Have the Georgia Tech side. Not defending too high a total, but the fielding has been on point and they've saved runs and taken their catches. And that's made it even harder for UT Arlington. A short and wide cutaway again, but straight to that man out there in the deep. And he keeps it to 1. Pulled away, this time into the leg side, but there is deep mid-wicket, and it'll just be another single. Singles are just going to continue driving that required rate up, though. .54 from 26 needed now. Required rate's gone above 12. It's just been some outstanding bowling and excellent field placement from UT Arlington as well. And they've been bowling to their field as well, brilliantly. Oh, pulled away. There's a fielder. Oh, almost would have been a spectacular catch. And is that a boundary? There's a bit of confusion. Should have been taken. That would have been a stunning catch. Tough catch, but I think he would have expected himself to take it. But then have he saved the boundary is the question. Umpires are discussing. So not a boundary. The fielder did save it. Excellent hustle even after dropping the catch to protect the boundary there. A cut away. And they'll come back for a couple. Let's take a look at that boundary again. Or that save. Very, very close, that touch and go call. $39 for 2 and 6. UT Arlington need 48 from 4 overs. It's shaping up to be a thriller. A slap down the ground. Straight to long off though for 1. Ainesh moves to 22. He's batted out there the whole innings pretty much. And he's played 19 deliveries. You gotta think he has to be the senior man out there and try and guide them to victory. Slogged into the leg side, straight to long on though, and it'll just be another one single. Nishant bowled a terrific first over, and he started well in his second as well. Just 2 singles. And let's take a zoom in of that boundary. And it was given a boundary. I beg your pardon, the last delivery was a boundary apparently. It looks like we have a retire out happen. A new batter's walking out. Nishant running in again. Oh, swung into the leg side. Has he found a gap? Yes, he has, and it's gone to the boundary. Swung into the leg side. And Shrey is continuing to keep his side in the hunt. Beg your pardon, we did not see a retire out. It was just a change of bats. Shrey is still out there. And rightfully so, he is crucial to their chances. 39 to win in 21. Required rates come down below 12 with those 2 boundaries. Where does he go now? Oh, the bowler goes down leg. He's feeling the pressure. He's just been hit for 2 boundaries here. He's feeling the pressure. It's way down leg and no hesitation for the umpire in calling that a wide. 38 now from 21. Match is very much in the balance. A full toss slapped into the offside. There is a deep extra cover and plays though, but they'll come back for 2. Excellent running between the wickets. Put straight back on strike. He's hitting it cleanly and he wants as much strike as possible, it looks like. Played a brilliant knock in the previous game. And he's guiding them here again after a rough start to the innings. 17 from just 7 with 3 boundaries. It's been a terrific little knock up till now. Can he see them home? Oh, that swung up in the air. Is that a catching opportunity? No, it lands in no man's land. And Shrey survives. Would have had his heart in his mouth after that. But it lands safely. And UT Arlington can breathe a sigh of relief. Einish to face the last ball of the over. He's batted 19 balls. Oh, that's gone straight down the ground. Has he found the gap? Not quite. Long on gets around to it and keeps it down to a single. An expensive over, that one. 14 off of it. UT Arlington 53 for 2 and 7. They need 34 from 18 balls. We have a thriller on our hands here between 2 of the top ranked sides in the Southern Championship currently. Who will emerge victorious and stay unbeaten, and who will get their first loss? It's a thriller loading. .34 from 3 overs. It's going to be the spinner. Brave decision to give it to the spinner towards the back end of the innings, especially in a tight contest like this. It's a good start though, just a single given. Oh, looks to swing it away, but just no proper contact on that, and a dot ball. That's gold in this circumstance. One and a dot. This has over started. Pressure on the batting side now to do something. Oh, slows it up brilliantly. Takes all the pace off, flights it up. The slower you bowl it, the more chance you give it to turn, and that one turned. Looped it up nicely outside the arc of the batter. And another dot, just 1 run off the over so far, off the first 3 balls. It's a terrific start. Batter definitely will be looking to go after now. It's been such a quiet over up till this point. And another dot. Or no, it's given wide by the umpire. Very close call that. Let's take a look at that one again. It's a very, very tight call, that one. You got it. Bowler might feel he's been hard done by there, but the umpire deemed it was wide. He's going to have to re-bowl that. Oh, that one's in the slot. And that's smacked straight down the ground for 6. He was keeping it wide of the batter's arc all these deliveries, but now he strays right into the slot. And that's just a straight hit. Just got too straight, too full. And all he needed to do was loft it down the ground where there's no one there. And a much needed maximum from Shrey. He moves to 24 from just 11. The equation's 26 from 14 now. Oh, goes towards long off. It'll just be 1 though. Pulled the length back slightly and didn't go as straight as the previous delivery. Still not been a bad over in the context of the game. Just the 9 off it so far. Can he get out of it with a single or a dot? Oh, lofted away. Oh, on the bounce to the fielder in the deep. There's miscommunication, but they settle for a single. In the context of the game, 10 runs off the 8th over. Not a bad over by any stretch from Devam. He ends with 2 overs, none for 21. UT Arlington 63 for 2 and 8. They need 24 from the last 2 overs. What a finish we're heading towards. "24 from 12. A game that could go either way. The battle between the 2 unbeaten teams has fully lived up to the hype. 12 deliveries left in the match, and we have no idea which way this game is going. Could go either way. It swung one way, it swung the other. And we're still clueless as to who's going to win this. That is the beauty of this sport. This format. The game can just change so quickly, and you're never ever out of the game. The penultimate over, probably the most important over of the match. Short and wide, cut away. There's a fielder at deep backward point though who'll keep it to 1. Atindra to bowl the all-important 9th over. Bowled a brilliant first over. He bowls at good pace as well. And you gotta think this over is the most crucial one of the match. How many can he leave for the last over? 23 from 11 now. Let's Shrey the danger man on strike. It's a really good contest to watch out for. Oh, slash to the offside. That point fielder is in business again. But a slight fumble allows them to come back for 2. Excellent running between the wickets. Saw the fumble and decided to come back for 2. And that puts Shrey back on strike. He'd want as much strike as possible, Shrey. He's hitting them so cleanly. And you'd think UT Arlington's hopes are in his hands here. 21 from 10 now. Oh, slower ball. Excellent change of pace. Completely deceived the batter, and he could not get any power through that shot. And it's just dragged to deep mid-wicket for a single. It gets him off strike 2. And it's 20 from 9 now. Just rolled his fingers over that ball. Excellently done. I don't think the batter was expecting that. Had him bowled a slower ball till that delivery in his spell. He suddenly pulls it out. The batter was completely perplexed. Ainesh on strike. Oh, it looks to be another slower one. This time Fuller and just dragged along on for another single. He's showing all his variations here as Atindra. And it's been an outstanding spell from him. And a brilliant penultimate over up till this point. Just 5 off the first 4 deliveries. Can he finish it well? Or can UT Arlington find a boundary or two? Just 5 off it so far. He's bowled brilliantly well today. Has Atindra. The icing on the cake is if he can knock Shrey over. That would go a long way in them sealing this match. Oh, swung away to the leg side. And it's gone all the way for 6. What a shot from Shrey. Slightly shorter in length. He rocks on the back foot and slaps it over the leg side. Looked like he got it clean from the moment it left the bat. And it goes over the boundary for 6. 13 from 7 now. A much needed boundary and Shrey gets it. What a knock this is turning out to be. He is doing it again for UT Arlington. What a player we've found here in the Southern Championship. Under pressure, he is delivering. 13 from 7 now, and Atindra now under pressure. Can he get out of this over without another boundary and give a decent amount for the last over? Oh, slower ball pulled away. Over the fielder's head for 6 more. Stunning into the over from Shrey. Back-to-back maximums, and now this game looks like it's in UT Arlington's hands. Slower ball dragged down, waited for it, picked it, and middled it over the fielder at deep mid-wicket for 6 more. And now they just need 7 runs off the last over. UT Arlington 80 for 2. What ball striking from Shrey. He's put UT Arlington in control of this game now. 3 4s, 3 6s, 40 not out of just 16 balls. Looked like the game was slipping away, but he has brought this back into UT Arlington's control. And now just 7 runs to win off 6 balls. It's their game to lose. And who's gonna bowl the last over? Defending 7 runs is not an easy task. Looks like it's gonna be Om to bowl the final one. So much pressure on him. The battle of the 2 undefeated sides. And it's lived up to its hype. What a thriller we've been served here at the Southern Championship. Ainesh on strike, 7 off 6. Om running in. Oh, doesn't time that. Batter falls. Oh, and a run out. That's going to be a run out. And Ainesh just sacrificed his wicket, but he is down. I think he's hurt himself. First ball, the last over. Thudded onto his pads. He can't run, but Shrey's already down the wicket. And Ainesh gets out of his crease to sacrifice his wicket for the informed Shrey. Excellent awareness from Ainesh to sacrifice his wicket, but he is hurt here. And this looks not so great. Hope he's fine. That is not the way we wanted to start the final one. But a dot ball to start the over, and it's 7 to get from 5. We hope Ainesh is fine, and we'll be back soon once he's able to get up. He's able to get up and walk So that's a good sign. Not too bad, I think. Hopefully he's fine with a bit of rest to that leg. But the game situation stands at 7 to win from 5 balls. And the good news for UT Arlington is that Shrey is back on strike. 7 from 5. You gotta think one hit seals it here. And who better than Shrey to seal it for UT Arlington? Ohm just bowled a 4-run first over though, so he's been good too. 7 from 5. Oh, cut away. Has he found a gap? Yes, he has. What a shot from Ohm. Beg your pardon, Shrey. Short and wide. And he cuts it over the infield into the gap for 4. No power there, just placement and looking at the gap, finding the gap and placing it to the boundary. That is intelligent batting. That is genius batting. And now they're 1 hit away. 3 from 4. Just shows how you can get value for your shots without overhitting the ball. He's on 44. Just 3 to get now for UT Arlington from 4 balls. Oh, is that? He's cleaned him up. He's cleaned him up with a slow one. What a change of pace from Ohm. And Shrey has to walk back. It's not over yet. Let's look at that one again. Yes, looked to be a leg cutter. Definitely a back of the hand slower ball, and it dips. And Shrey is surprised with the height. And then later realizes it's dipped onto his middle stump. And he cannot finish the job for you. But pressure must be high. What a game we've had here. Interesting to see how the field is lined up. They have a deep square leg in place. Long on, long off our back. Deep extra cover as well. So you got 4 men outside the circle, but you still want to protect. Deep mid wicket goes back as well. So you have 5 outside the circle. 3 from 3. Oh, flicked away. They're pushing for 2. Can they come back? They're coming back. The fielder slips and they make 2. And the scores are level now. Just 1 run to get from 2 balls. And you'd assume the field comes up now to try and protect that single. Just 1 run to win. Excellent awareness from the batter to just knock it into the deep where all the fielders are back on the boundary to try and get 2, and that's exactly what he's done. And he's leveled the scores with minimal risk. And just 1 run to win as the field all comes in to try and save the single. Does he go over the top to finish it? 1 to win. Ohm running in. Oh, and he hits it over the top, or does he? The fielder's underneath it. And he puts it down. And they come through for the single to win a stunning, stunning game of cricket. UT Arlington. That went up in the air. I thought it went over for a second, but the fielder had a chance. He was there. He got to it and he puts it down. Would have taken it to the last ball if he took that catch, but he spills it. And UT Arlington win an absolute thriller against Georgia Tech with 1 ball remaining to go 3 from 3 and stay unbeaten in the Southern Championship. What a game of cricket. Well, that's a lot to break down. What a game we just saw. Ainesh anchored the innings with 27 from 25, but Shrey was the star of the show. 44 from just 18. Almost got them there to the finish line, and right when we thought the game was over, he gets cleaned up, and we don't know who's gonna win yet, but Abdul manages to take them across the finish line. What a game of cricket. Ohm with a magnificent spell. Parth with an excellent spell as well. Atindra bowled excellently well up until those 2 sixes Shrey took off of him. And they took it so close to Georgia Tech with their excellent bowling attack, but end up losing with a ball to spare. Match summary: Georgia Institute of Technology put up 86 on the board on the back of a nice cameo from Devam, and UT Arlington chased it with a ball to spare. Shrey, the star of the show, 44 from just 18. UT Arlington win by 6 wickets with a ball to go and stay unbeaten in the Southern Championship to go top of the table. That's all the games we have for today. Please do be back tomorrow for some more fascinating games of cricket. This is Rahul signing off.